Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Kingdoms of Amalur, and, well...
Mind yourself!
Found... You know... My, mouse is suddenly, like, very extremely sensitive, what it feels like.
Mind yourself!
Can't remember which game it was I played. I don't want to leak that. That'll be getting me in trouble. Sure, I'll take stuff from the bedrolls. Okay. Okay, so there's
Be
stuff
on your
going on
guard.
here. Be on my guard, okay. Hello.
Good day. You're probably wondering what I'm doing here. Well, if you're fond of a good story, lend me your ear. I won't disappoint.
Where's the record scratch?
I'll try to keep it short, even though I've got all the time in the world for embellishment.
Okay.
Sinrix, Darkvari, Zungars, and Scorias, all bastards. Not half as bad as these guards. They can't catch all of us, and we can't kill all of them. I am no one of consequence, something the guards in Whitestone failed to realize. However, if you ask my father, he'd take my side. I'm a complete disappointment.
Right, okay.
Look, I'm in a cage in the middle of this town. What do you want me to say? I'm not really in a good position to talk about it right now. What did I do? Nothing. I just happened to bear the name Darkvari, a crimen upper-tier in these trying times. The mayor's blade seized me at the gates of Odessa. Here's the trick of it. I was leaving home, slipping free of my familial bondage. I'm no thug. I am guilty of but one crime only. Stealing a girl's heart.
Oh dear.
Her name is Hrindi Zungar, and at this very moment she waits for me with no word of my whereabouts. Please, stranger, will you help me?
Tell me about
She
Henry.
is the sun that comes to warm me every morning. We met a short time ago, mere weeks, but true love has no memory of time. Yes, Zungars and Darkvari aren't exactly kin. In fact, they're sworn enemies and rivals.
Montagues and
Imagine how
Capulets.
powerful they'd be if they shared blood instead of spilled it. I knew I liked you. From the moment I laid eyes on you through these enormous iron bars. Getting the key won't be easy. Bjorn, the head of their mercenaries, carries it on his person. I wouldn't want to be the one who has to rifle through his pockets.
Oh.
I care not for stale poison. I doubt the Zungars and
Stale
Darkvari
poison.
even know why they're angry. It's an old hatred, old as the Red Stone. Hrindi and I want none of it. I've promised to rescue Hrindi from her family's life of corruption. She deserves more than a shack along the Snake Tail. She deserves Sky Blossom, Whispers. I've been in this cage for weeks, but Hrindi will wait. We swore an oath to each other.
You're so very insistent, I'm afraid.
Bjorn's men are ridiculously loyal.
You're gonna
Try
be
to catch him
disappointed.
alone, out of the friendly eye. If you don't, our little agreement will end up rather short-lived.
Okay. I wonder if... Oh, it's a bounty board. Excuse me. Bone wall? Crooked living attack. Sure. Plague the government of Whitestone, both past and present. Sure. Fringes of society, bandits. Okay, sure. Cool. So,
Mind yourself.
mind yourself.
Stay out of trouble.
What do you
Stand
want?
right there. Let me take a look at you. Filthy, weary, lonely, but special, that's for certain. We don't see folks like you in Whitestone very often. I'm Mayor Eswin Elfhelm, and I'm the closest thing to a friend you've got around here.
Yes, I completely see why you're a friend.
This little town was the heart of the boom, the engine that drove the rise of Odessa. But in business, every boom is followed by the eventual bust. The gnomes moved out. With the gnomes went the gold, and with the gold went the jobs. Whitestone has been a shell of itself since. But I seek to change all that.
Right. Well, that kind of, I think, is what happens. I'm not any good on
Liars,
economics.
thieves, and scum. Let's hope they never take control of Apotir.
I believe that's like where you have a settlement that's basically focused around
Terrenium.
one
It's the
industry.
only reason the gnomes ever graced it here with their presence.
If the industry
Normally
fails,
they'd find the climate too
settlement
dry.
fails.
They like their beards curly. Motus Mining settled Whitestone, built all the mines and relocated the families. Once they'd taken what they came for, they vanished almost overnight. Disgraceful.
Yep, sounds
My given
right.
name is Eswin Elfhelm, but people around here call me Mayor Eswin. They're simple people. That's why I like them. I grew up in the old main city of Myria, west of here. I'd never worked a full day in my life. Certainly making up for it now. I sleep 1-2 hours a night. My home. A lifetime ago, it seems. The port was nice. The smell of fish near the harbor was offensive. You'd have a hard time finding anything that resembles Myria here in Detir.
You are a rich guy with superiority issues.
Once the Terrenium ran out, they moved on. Gnomes don't care for the welfare of other races. They're hoping we'll kill each other off. Save them the trouble.
Some of them, yeah.
There are 4 mining families. The Darkvari, the Sinriks, Zungars, and the Scorias. When gnomes departed, so did the jobs. There was nothing for the miners left behind. Starvation, desperation, well, they change people. Most of the miners in Apotir kept their sanity, even when they lost everything else. But the others, they turned to banditry. The usual: theft, kidnapping, murder. You'd best stick close to Whitestone. You're an easy target.
I beg to differ on that.
It would take quite a bit to convince me the Zongars weren't criminals from the start. It's probably no surprise the worst miners of Apotir make the best brigands. The Darkvari were hit hardest by Modus's relocation. The young men and women watched the elders and children waste away. Now they're all that's left. Sad story, isn't it? Doesn't excuse their lawlessness. The Sinrik boys think this is a game.
Okay.
They're laughing now, but we'll see how they like the taste of their own ruthlessness. They're the second oldest family in Apotir, and they're headed for a prison, or the graveyard. An obstacle in the way of progress. The old man still believes that Apotir could come back from its decline by force of will. Typical of a miner. Keeps digging away. Some call it war. I call it survival. The Modus mining interest left an empty throne when it abandoned Apotir, and now everyone wants that power. The people here, the decent, honest, hard-working people of Apotir, have been through enough.
Oh dear.
Starvation, humiliation. They needed a leader, one who cares. My goals are simple: to stop the warring in Whitestone, and to rescue it from the brink of extinction. And you can help me. What do you say? Partners?
What will I be doing?
You're not a fool. Want to know what you're getting into? Well, I think big, but I'm smart enough to start small. I need a person who can do both. I want you to acquire something for me. Something that rightfully belongs to me.
Sure.
There's a man named Adolf Scoria, patriarch of the most prominent mining family in Apotir. Months ago, I bought his family mine. It wasn't cheap. Now Adith refuses to surrender the property. In fact, he's gone into hiding and won't meet with me. I need you to acquire what is legally mine. The deed to his claim. Modus Mining stored all the records in its old headquarters east of the village. But the building has long since been overrun. Get that deed, and we're in business.
Okay. So, I'm hoping this will be like the Canarok quest, where, you know, you start off with the morally questionable thing, but then you're able to, oh, there's some books here.
Careful out there.
Yay! Open hidden door? Yeah. So like I said, I'm hoping this is going to be like the Canarok quest, where you get more information. You looked like you had only
What are
one
you
arm
looking
for a
at?
moment. You get more information, you're able to make a choice. Okay. Keeper of Keys. Oops, that's not the one I'm looking for. Here we go. Control for sprint. Because they decided to be different from the norm, I guess.
Hey,
Mm-hmm. Ooh-dee-doo.
what are you looking at?
Nothing. Which skill is it that gives me, Is it stealth? Lockpicking? I think it's stealth.
Mind yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Well done. Now, you've done me this one favor. Let's finish what we've started. Before I can leave this cursed desert, I need several things. First, I need to fetch the item that will finance our new life in Odessa, our nest egg. It is an heirloom that has been in the Darkvari family for generations. Then I need you to find Hrindi and bring her to me at our old meeting place in Snaketail Canyon. Please, you must do this for me. For us. Thank you.
I have a feeling we're going to learn that, why did they make shift into block?
Oh, look what the dust brought in.
Oh, I want to fight you so much.
Hey,
Okay. I have a feeling that it's going to turn out bad. Oh no. Are you just going to attack me? Yep, stagger please. Yep, kind of cutting through some of your family here. Cavalier's longsword. I mean, you guys have money for plate mail. Well, I guess, you know, that doesn't really say anything. There were a lot of, like, mercenaries that had, in real life, that had, you know, lots of arms and armor, but didn't have enough food. Also, my, what am I doing here? Oh, Steg's nest egg. Got it. I'm wondering if Rindy is playing him. He's being very insistent. We haven't met her yet, but he's being very insistent about how she loves him and all that. And the fact that we haven't met her yet, and this isn't an established couple, makes me suspicious. Yep. They're going to be very upset with you, Steg. That's where we want. We're going to have to go around to get it, won't I? Yep. I wonder if durability only goes down when you hit, or if it goes down when you use it. Like, if you toss it and it doesn't hit anything, does durability still go down? Yeah, so let's break all the defenses in Steg's family mine. Okay. Getting closer. Yep. 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 Oh, nice. Stun and stagger. I should probably use the fate thing. I have it. Might as well use it. Okay. Hey, this is a bear trap that hasn't been set. Tells me I should probably be careful.
You've got trouble now.
Yep, that didn't last long. Yay, money. Okay. Oh no. Really? Junk. Junk. What are earth crushers? %10 chance to stun. That's a lot of bonus element stuff and mana stuff. Plus it's connected to it was a gift. It was connected to an adventure of mine. Okay, let's look at see what junk, and junk. Illuminators. Destroy all. Yes. Why do I have... Canarock Gossamer. Let me guess. There's a whole lot of consumables. Yeah, I need to start using my consumables more. Okay. Band of Clotting. I'm getting to be a little bit like Koskio with the potions that I'm never going to use. Okay. Disarm the trap? Oh, is that all it took? Mysterious parchment. Inventory items. In mysterious shore, illegible to anyone who doesn't recognize it. Okay. Find Hrindi Zungar. Do I want to finish off this map? Sure, why not? Oh, it's a giant rat. That is not what I was expecting. Oh. Yeah, this is going to be bad. Why? What is using up all my space? It's probably crafting stuff and, because look, I only made space for 3 things there. Yeah, there was no reason not to do this. The only thing here was a rat. Yep. Okay. I mean, they have a utility socket, but... Brimstone Kuras. So I have exactly 1 spot. Well, I could destroy a couple other things. I need to drop a lot of this stuff. Who is Eldrick? I can't remember who Eldrick is. Okay. Infested mine. Were those rats like that before they got into the mine, or did something in the mine make them that way? Guess we'll never know. I have no idea what I just picked up there, if anything. Okay. We're gonna go to one of my houses and drop a stash. Hello.
Hello. You don't know me, but I've been following you. My name's Thrythlind. That parchment you carry, it belongs to me, as Steg always meant it to be a wedding gift. Now, if you please, hand it over.
It's a deed, isn't it?
Perhaps I did, but he won't be able to care for me. He can hardly care for himself. Look how easily he was captured. Oh, but perhaps you're right. He doesn't deserve this, not from me. There are few gentle souls left in Apatir. I'd hate to kill the last. I'll face the world alone, then.
What? Yep. You're a bandit. That's sad. You're not a terrible person, but you are a bandit. Which, you know, I guess is an outlaw is a better term. Outlaw does not necessarily. Well,
You haven't laid eyes on Thrythlind, have you? She is bright, graceful, like an oasis on a summer's day. I was sure she would be here. She said the stars themselves wouldn't wait as long as she would.
Sorry.
They're not as bad as some think, but worse than you'd imagine. I have the scars to prove it, unfortunately.
Hey, there's a trash
I am
over
no
there.
one of consequence. You mean Bone Town? Not my favorite place in the world, if you couldn't tell. If the heat doesn't kill you, the guards might. What do you mean she's gone? Was her fear too great? Did she choose to stay behind? I had a feeling this would happen. In the end, I couldn't make her happy.
That's exactly what happened.
I knew it. Ever since we met, I've had a feeling that one so enchanted could never belong to one man. And what kind of man was I? All that time in the cage, I convinced myself of something that never really was. Your help, your friendship, was worth more than gold. Please, keep the parchment. It is a map drafted by my grandfather. It reveals the locations of all the Darkvari hordes in Apatir.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. What was that? Why does it prioritize the white stuff? Okay, so we are going to do this is a Sinric quarry, kind of. Actually, don't need to get close enough. Caverns of Ingress. Oh, that's a great name. Overlook Camp. Modus Mining Outpost. Okay. I think maybe here? No, I know what that is. Here. I could just go straight to Canarok. Because that'll bring me right to my house. Okay. Place. Yeah, sure. Place. I think I'm going to break that down. I'm getting a lot of extra stuff. I'll keep that. I'm going to break down a lot of this, though. All those that I need to start using. Place. Select. Oh, right. Okay. Can I place... No, I can't. I can't. Place. 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 I can't. Okay. Okay. Now, if I remember correctly... Oh, it is time for a new video. So I'll see you then. We're going to go to my other home because it has a mining facility. See you in a little bit.